Okay, so we're meeting today to go over what you want to focus on in your class and what you've noticed some weaknesses are with your students and what areas that you feel that your students really need to practice before we leave second grade.
I think what we talked about was that my class is really struggling with 2-digit and 3-digit addition with regrouping. They just can't do it. So when I talked with you, you helped me decide how I was going to do it. So I'm going to do some more whole group lessons, and this time I'm going to make sure that I break the numbers apart into expanded form. And we're going to start, before we do that though, we're going to start off with manipulatives to make sure everybody understands how we move from the ones to the tens to the hundreds. We'll do manipulatives first. Then we'll do stacking with the expanded form to make sure they understand the tens, the ones, and the hundreds. We'll start off, of course, with 2-digit and then move to 3-digit. So as we're working on that in whole group, I'm going to kind of be like just watching them and seeing how they're doing. During the whole group time, everybody's going to be with me and we're going to be doing it. And then I will send the kids off to centers, and I'm going to start pulling small groups based on kind of my observations and based on that first CFA that we did. And then after I've done that for a little bit, then I'm going to, keep watching them every day as I'm teaching the lessons. And then at the very end, I'm going to kind of do another CFA to see how they're doing. And if they're still not doing well, of course, I'm going to continue pulling them. And those low kids will definitely need manipulatives or like model drawing before they would move on to something a little bit more abstract, like the actual equations.
Very good. Is there a reason why you feel like math is more important, or how is it with reading? Like, what is it? Why did you choose this one?
I don't know if my group's lower than other groups, but I feel like that they did not come to me with a really solid foundation of like their math facts. Like they just can't do them very quickly. So I think that definitely impacts them. And I want to make sure that before they go into third grade, that they have this strong foundation in this regrouping, because that's just going to be the beginning of the year for them in third grade. I know that they're going to go on to multiplication and much harder things, and I want to make sure that their foundation is really steady so that they can be successful.
All right, and is there anything that you'll need to make this successful as beginning the lesson, or anything else that you
I think I'm good. If I need more manipulatives, I know you're going to provide those for me and help me with that, because being new here, there's not a lot of stuff in my room, so you always help me a lot with that. I think that's it, and I know you're right there if I need you.
And then, and what is your overall goal for your students? What is it that you're really wanting?
Well, I want them to have a strong foundation. I want them to be proficient in addition and subtraction, and I'm still trying to work on those basic facts too, and wrapping it into this double-digit and triple-digit addition and then subtraction as well. So I want them to feel successful and that they can do it, and I want them to be solid before I send them on.
Sounds good. All right, I think we're ready to start.
Thank you for all your help.
You're welcome.
You're the best.